Well, hello there, and welcome to Intermittent Nonsense. Canadian XYZ at the helm yet again. And, once again, playing Hogwarts Legacy. As you do. Well, we just finished talking to Professor Weasley. And I guess we'll just have a quick look around the room, make sure there's nothing that we want to pick up, like those things over there. Or this thing right here.
Hello, Hamora.
Because, you know, everyone loves a good lockpick. I know I do. At least in this game. This minigame is much more tolerable than Kingdom's Vomel or Reckoning. What am I drinking tonight? It's Bordeaux. Lady next door came over for a chat the other night. Me and my wife. So, opportunity to sit around the table, drink wine, talk about stuff. It was good. It was real good.
Revelio.
There's another statue back over there. Should really try and track that down. Distracted.
Dare I say, Blossom.
I thought there was another chest. Oh, it's in another entirely. Well, that's fun. Anyway, so I think I'm going to run off and try and help Natty, because apparently she's in trouble with her mum. Happens. Dude.
Hello, Gareth. So, has your aunt been taking it a bit easier on you lately?
Unfortunately, no. In fact, a few days ago, she gave me a detention.
Well, you did almost.
I was only testing a new recipe in a mostly empty classroom, and the fire was put out quick enough.
Like I said, you know, he only mostly blew up.
If you're setting things on fire, then perhaps you ought to rethink your choices.
That's exactly what Aunt Matilda said. Can't let the doubters sway me. When they taste my latest brew, they'll forget their criticisms and the fires. It'll be bigger than butterbeer.
I don't know if I want to drink anything that...
That gives me an idea. Better write it down. Best of luck to you.
Anyway, okay. Well, let's just head to divination. Right, it's wintertime in this copy of the game. How about that? So, anyway, yeah. Had the chance to check out the new Hunger Games movie, by the way, which, funnily enough, I actually hadn't checked out any other Hunger Games movies prior to now. So,
hello,
Adelaide.
Like
going in
How
cold.
are you and your uncle doing?
Very well, thanks to you.
But my daughter wanted to
The
go see
more I
it, so
learn
we
about
went and saw it.
Ranrock's foul lot, the more astounded I am that my uncle survived. I looked back over his old owls and noticed that they included pertinent details about his rare metal deposits. I believe that Ranrock's fiends were after those deposits and that they needed my uncle's knowledge.
That would follow.
He was willingly going to rot away in that cell to keep me safe.
Well,
Any other pertinent details about those owls?
Plenty. Uncle Roland couldn't be certain, but he thought he overheard goblins talking about infusing something into goblin silver.
Oh,
He
we know
wasn't
what that
sure
does,
what
don't
they
we?
meant, but something about the way they spoke of it made his skin crawl. Ugh, it's clear you saved my uncle from a very bad lot.
yeah, I do that. A lot, actually.
It was nothing at all, Adelaide.
Trying
I'm just
not
glad
to
your uncle's
get
safe.
hung up on the
So
controls
am
here
I.
again.
Seeing
PS4
him
versus
again was
Switch.
such a
Still
relief.
enjoying the Switch version of the game, by the way.
I told him that he must remain
It's,
vigilant from now on. I, for one, can't help but look over my shoulder now whenever I
I know
leave
a
the
few of the
castle
reviews that I read
grounds.
like highlighted the loading screens as an issue, but honestly, I'm not finding I mind them. I don't think it's quite as bad as they're made out to be. It's a very good port. But anyways, yeah, new Hunger Games movie was alright, worth a check out, I think. Maybe. Rachel Zegler's kind of annoying, but the rest of the movie was alright around her.
What do you mean you won't be coming?
There's a lot of singing. I was not expecting that much singing. I don't usually think of the Hunger Games as being terribly musical as a movie, but there it is. Up we go. Divination's rather high up in the castle. Little more, little more, little more, little more.
So frustrating.
Well, let's see what happens here.
You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natty.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natty.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
You know, you're admitting way too much.
Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you. And she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
I mean, I can try. I don't know how much success I'll have.
So frustrating.
I kind of agree with Natty.
She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However,
that's fascinating.
I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Well, that makes sense.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent.
Okay. I mean, they're not native to this area.
She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
Okay, well.
We're making good progress. We can't quit now.
I agree. I have never considered quitting, even for a moment. You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Randrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them.
I mean...
My mother cannot know where I am all the time.
Like, I know I'm dealing with them.
And it's getting worse. If there's any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
Okay. Before I do that, I was just going to go check in on Poppy, actually. Because... Shadow of the Mind, Sebastian, we're everywhere here. Okay, but I actually do want to go talk to Poppy first. What's this new gear? I didn't pick up any gear. I don't think I did. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll head to Hogsmeade, chat with Poppy. And then we'll head back to talk to Sebastian. This one looks closest. And we can pick up another quest on our way. And what's this? Pick up a couple more side quests. Why not? What else am I doing? I mean, besides everything. One thing I do notice about the Switch port is that the colors are much less vibrant. Now, granted, I mean, I'm playing it, here at home on a fairly decent-sized TV, and it's got HDR and all of that stuff, so the colors are much more vibrant here for sure. I get that. technology is not really on my side here, but at least when I'm playing on the Switch. But on the other hand, it's just nice to have the Switch, like, to play this on the go. It's actually really, really handy. Claims I've passed 49% of the game, but I kind of feel like we're a little past the middle, I feel like, plot-wise. Maybe not. I don't know. There's a lot of content in this game. It's good.
You, my young friend.
Something about a house elf?
Hello, pardon me.
Hello, Penny.
Hello there. Was there something you needed?
Hello, I was wondering if you would be interested in having your own shop and a house elf to help you with it. Penny's the name. Penny's mistress is selling this shop, and Penny is most eager to start working with the new owner. It might surprise you to know that Penny can sell practically anything.
Oh, it would be wonderful to have a place to sell things and someone to help me.
You'll be able to give Penny almost anything that you want to sell. It will be no work at all for you once the shop is up and running. If you want the shop and Penny hopes that you do, you should talk to Penny's mistress as soon as you can. Her name is Cassandra Mason.
Why is your mistress selling the shop? And you?
Penny cannot be certain, as Mistress Mason so rarely confides in her. However, she repeatedly mentions how tired she has become of trying to let the shop.
I love that they
has
use,
had
like, the
rotten
Britishisms.
bad luck with the
Right.
last few tenants.
What's your deal?
Are you all right? Are you holding your breath?
Penny's fine. Sometimes Penny simply needs to remind herself to stop talking.
Ah. Well, this is the burning
What kind of
question in
things
my
would I be
mind.
able to sell in the shop?
All kinds. Anything from essence of Disney to mooncalf fur. If a buyer exists for something, then Penny can sell it and get the best price. Just ask Mistress Mason.
Why are the premises in such
Do I
disarray?
get to upgrade the shop too?
The previous tenants were not able to manage very well. They seem to have given up rather quickly.
You don't have to do that. It's okay.
Penny is perfectly capable of helping clean and repair, so the shop will be ready for business in no
I
time.
honestly had no idea this was in the game. This is awesome.
All right, I shall go and find
It's
Madam
probably going
Mason.
to cost like
Oh, this
20,000
is splendid news
crowns or
indeed. You
points or
won't be
whatever the
sorry.
currency is.
You can find Mistress Mason at her home on the north edge of the village. Penny does hope she gets to work with you.
This would be the shop? Well, that would be awesome. But yeah, I love that they use like the British terminology.
Revelio.
To let, right? We might say to rent. Oh, well. One of these times I'm just going to have to like go through and Alohomora everything here. But I do want to talk to Penny. I do want to talk to Sebastian. Cat. But okay, we'll do the thing.
Hello, Madam Mason? I understand you have a shop to
Why,
sell.
yes. Yes, I do. Are you interested?
Yes, I am. I've always wanted to own a shop.
Have I?
Marvellous. I think you will find my terms quite generous. But, and do please forgive me for asking, do you think you might be a tad young to own a shop?
Oh, I like that other answer.
I have a knack for this sort of thing, if I do say so myself. If I can meet your terms, I hope that you'll sell to me.
Well, I reckon you have the confidence needed for such a venture. And of course you'll have Penny to help you. That elf could sell tea to a troll. I assume she told you she comes with the place.
She did indeed.
I like you. Tell you what, I shall sell you the space for an exceedingly fair price. I think you might just be shrewd enough to make a go of it.
An exceedingly fair price for a shop and an elf. What's the catch?
You are wise to be wary in business dealings. No catch, really. I simply ask that you allow me to do you the favour of buying the shop back, at a discount, of course, should your efforts fail. The last thing we need here in Hogsmeade is for one bad apple to spoil the barrel, if you get my meaning.
Right. Suddenly I'm having second thoughts here.
Yes, an unsuccessful shop would be bad for nearby businesses, I'd imagine.
Quick one you are. Do we have a deal?
What precisely do you mean, should my efforts fail?
Honestly, I only mean that if for some reason you're unable to keep the shop going, I could help you cut your losses. That's all. But, as you've implied, the odds of that happening are remote.
I don't trust her.
It does sound intriguing, but I need to consider my finances first. I'll come and find you if I'm interested.
Very well, but I won't be able to keep the shop available for too long. If you do want the shop, I'd advise you to return to me as soon as possible.
Well, it's only 1,500. But I really want to talk to Poppy. I'm going to park that quest for tonight. Something about a dragon.
You know, I recall the statue near Irondale being more.
Oh, right, that statue that I accidentally blundered through that one time. That was good. Rather enjoyed that. Took the back edge to the broomsticks. Sorry. sitting in a quiet corner by yourself, are you, puppy?
Over here. This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Well...
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a port key that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own.
Carry on.
I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can.
Yeah, you should probably do that.
I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
I am gonna go talk to Sebastian. And then I gotta think about buying that shop. Oh, right, that one. It's okay. Did I not polish out enough? Maybe I didn't polish any of these off. I'm gonna have to, like, take some time one day to deal with ancient magic stuff. Guess we'll head there. Ah, the loading screens. Honestly, I'm more bothered by the loading screens here than in the Switch version of the game. These ones seem to take longer. But then again, I guess I'm just focusing on them, right? Like with the Switch version, I'm usually like sitting in my car waiting to pick up my kids from school or something like that. So, you know, whatever. Loading screen, check an email. Oh, back to the game. But it does seem quicker on the Switch. Not sure why. It'd be interesting to actually look up like the relative performance levels of the processors on, say, the PS4 versus the Switch. But for now, I mean, I would assume the PS4 is more powerful, but I guess you never really know.
I can be used for better things than this so-called
Oh, Merlin Trout. What was that?
I know what that means.
Sure, looks like
Merlin trial.
Really? That didn't take it out?
Confringo! Confringo! Confringo!
Do not try that crap with me.
Confringo!
One more.
Confringo! Leviosa!
Well, I can use this stuff to make, but...
Confringo!
I get the sense that wasn't the Merlin trial.
Revelio!
A lot of toadstools around here. This is the Merlin trial. Are those the destructible things?
Bombarda!
They are. Oh, there's a cow.
Revelio! Bombarda!
Not quite in range. Ouch.
Bombarda! Revelio!
Really? All the way over there?
Bombarda! Revelio! Revelio! Bombarda!
It's so tricky after all.
Revelio!
I don't know if that's supposed to be a time trial or what the deal is. Oh well. Something about Sebastian.
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
Sweetheart, that's this whole game.
Oh, nice to see you here. Ah, isn't the sea air refreshing?
Some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circus in Hogsmeade.
Okay, but first...
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
Okay, but
if it's in this catacomb, I have to find it.
Okay, but dude...
For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it. but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't, I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
Okay, but dude, we're literally about to walk into like a catacomb.
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
I really feel like I should equip all my fire spells. Barna didn't seem to do anything against the Infury, so we're going to have to go back to Confringo. Fortunately, I picked up Confringo Mastery a while ago, so we're going to just, let's set that up right now, because that one. There's this one. Okay.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
One chance in 3 that it is the smell of success.
Confringo!
Levioso! Levioso!
Yeah, good luck with that.
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Here. Opening all of these is tempting.
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Not that one.
This room is taller than it looks.
Confringo!
That does look climbable, doesn't it? I'll just burn it all away. Wait. Well, let's try here. Aha.
Accio!
Come here.
Wingardium Leviosa!
Okay. Ah, perfect.
Revelio!
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
That's what I do. You best just, follow on.
Confringo!
I missed my ice spell. Ooh, caught the other guy in the backsplash. Nice. That is the way you do it. Just light the whole room on fire. Why not? Yoink. Yoink. Well. Apparently now we're grave robbers too. Well, I guess we'll just give like a quick try of Bombarda, but I doubt it'll
Bombarda!
not happen. Want my Defendo back. Down this way.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd.
Yeah, bones outside of sarcophagus is probably not what you want to... I don't know.
Confringo!
Okay, maybe that is actually a thing that I would want to Bombarda. I don't know.
Bombarda!
No, the bars. You know what? Fine. Whatever.
Revelio. Bombarda!
Yeah, see? Like that. Ooh, all kinds of fun stuff in here.
There's something here by the altar.
Not touching it yet.
Accio!
Oh, hi.
Levioso! Bombarda!
Well, that was fun. Bit of cash there. Something weird over here.
We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do.
Maybe that's the way we go next. Do. Look at me being a klutz. I mean, that's pretty normal for me, actually. This...
Bombarda! Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Bombarda!
Ha. Lumos.
Okay, we'll come back to that.
Did you hear that?
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
I like her. Whoa.
Reparo.
I don't know what I was thinking would happen.
Bombarda! Levioso!
Right. What do we got here?
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced the space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
I feel like I'm in over my
Slytherin
head.
mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this arch.
Leave no stone unturned. Or, in this case, no bone.
Ah, but there were more bones over here.
Here. Guardian Leviosa.
This way. Fascinating. Well, I guess we'll go this way. There's a lot more happening here.
Here.
No, that thing.
I need to find a safe way across.
A little outside of range.
Lumos. Lumos. Accio! Lumos. Ha!
Oh dear, I seem to have got myself into a bit of a pickle.
Lumos. Accio! Guardian Leviosa.
What is this?
Lumos. Accio! Lumos.
There we go.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh, perfect.
Rickety Bone Bridge complete.
Well, still can't get out that way, so back this way. Ah, there's more bones.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You've done it. I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Oh,
Nice.
terrible.
Revelio.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something.
Now?
The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
How do you know this?
Where did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable.
Well...
You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
That's a bit nuts. That wasn't that bad.
Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Revelio.
Troubling.
Leviosa. Bombarda.
Burn it all up.
Revelio.
stuff around here. What are you talking about, Sebastian? This is great.
Leviosa!
No.
Bombada!
No. Well, it was worth a try. Oh. I mean, I guess we could just walk through the door.
Confringo! Descendo! Leviosa!
Lumos.
Potato! Confringo! Leviosa! Confringo! Leviosa! Heal! Confringo! Confringo! Potato! Stupefy! Defendo!
Ouch.
Leviosa! Confringo!
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it?
Confringo! Confringo! Accio!
Well, this has been fun.
Revelio.
Don't know what the deal is with the red stuff.
Confringo!
I guess that
Revelio.
stuff just doesn't light on fire. Well, this feels like a trap, but whatever. Let's do it. Onward.
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
No,
I
really.
doubt anyone's been here in quite some time. Revelio.
I mean, that seems a little obvious. From the hole. It's like totally ruined. But whatever. You know, I'm just... other panels and stuff. Okay. Back this way. Up this way.
Confringo!
No? Okay. Really? Okay. Oh. That's how we do that?
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
Don't count on that.
How gracious of you.
I try. That worked. Keep going.
It's a spider.
Fringo! Here. Wingardium Leviosa. Here. Wingardium Leviosa. Here.
This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Don't really see what to do with these here bones. Just have a feeling I might want them back in here.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
Where'd the bones go?
Wingardium Leviosa.
Well, you know what? I don't know if I have time for this tonight. It's getting late. So I think I'm going to call it here. Thanks for watching. Maybe we'll solve this one next time.